Hi Mustangs, hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to our first Wellness Wednesday. Every Wednesday for the rest of the school year, we're going to come together and we're going to celebrate our wellness. With a positive wellness attitude, we can have control over our body and how healthy it will be. Together, we're going to learn to make those positive choices that will help us live a happy and healthy life. So, we're going to start off. What is wellness? I'm going to show you. So you guys know I love cycling. So I'm gonna put my wellness on a wheel. Okay, so here's our wellness wheel. Nice and round. And wellness has 8 different dimensions. And on our wheel shows those 8 different dimensions. So we have emotional wellness, spiritual, social, intellectual, financial, occupational, physical, environmental, and emotional. I'm not sure if I said that. And in order for us to have that full well-being and wellness, we want everything on our wheel to be in balance. So if you see, every part of our wheel is balanced, each dimension. And when we're balanced, we're going to be able to roll. Nice, right? Well, we are well-rounded. So, what are they? What are they? What do they mean? All right, so now I'm gonna bring out another wheel with the same dimensions of health, but it's gonna look a little bit different. So, for this one, I decide I'm not gonna eat healthy today. I'm gonna make not great choices, and I'm not gonna exercise. So, I'm gonna crumple part of my physical health. And I keep that up for like a week. Or I might decide, after I was done eating some of that food and I took my wrappers and I threw them out into my yard, littered, I would be crumpling my environmental health. And what else? Financial. I decided, taking my rent money this month, instead of paying my rent, I'm going to use that money and go on a really fancy vacation. Maybe not the best choice. Now my financial health got crippled. So now what happens is when I want to roll my wheel, oh no! It came undone. Okay, I'm no longer balanced and I'm not as whole and well balanced as I could be with my emotional health. Coming back to our first wheel. So that's a little bit about our dimensions. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show you what makes up each dimension. So to keep my wheel balanced, it's going to be different for each of you because we each have different interests, different needs. So I'll show you a couple of my interests and what I enjoy and things that help me keep my wheel well-rounded and my life balanced. So let's start with physical. For me, the physical part of my wheel is the easiest part because I teach phys ed. I love being active. So on my wheel, you can either write or draw what interests you. So for this part, I enjoy running. Can draw a runner. I enjoy hiking in mountains, so draw some of my mountains. I enjoy eating healthy, draw my little apple. And I enjoy swimming, biking, so I'll say triathlons. So there's my physical part. Environmental. Some examples, I definitely do my best to reuse, to reuse things instead of throwing them away, and recycle. So helping our environment to stay clean. Emotional. For emotional, I do my best no matter what. I know we're in a new normal right now. But I do my best to keep a positive attitude. So I'll draw a smiley face, keeping that positive attitude. I like to have, I do my best to have good time management. So I'll draw a watch. When I have good time management, I'm able to get more done, right? And work on other parts of my wellness wheel. For spiritual, I try to be kind and encouraging of others and accepting of others. I do my best. And I meditate or practice yoga. So those are some different things you can do for your spiritual self. So here's me doing my yoga. For my social health, some different examples are you maintaining healthy relationships with your family and friends? How do can you help your community out in any way? So I enjoy fitness. I try to help neighbors out with their training, and I contribute my skills and knowledge to my community members. So I draw a little weight. That's a dumbbell. So I try to help people in my community stay active. Intellectual. For my intellectual health, teachers, we're also students. We maintain taking classes every year so that we can continue to learn and learn new things to bring back to our classroom to teach you guys. So classroom work or classes are fun. I like to read. I like to read different articles or a lot of running books like Marathon Woman or the book Born to Run. So I also enjoy to read. Art. Here I am. I'm not the best artist, but I'm doing my best. I appreciate art and I try my best to art. So those are different things that you can do to focus on your intellectual health. So I have my book here. That's my intellectual health. Financial. Ever since I was your age, really, I got an allowance for doing chores around the house, and I did my best to save that allowance for something at the time that I really was excited about getting. I think when I was your age, I got some Tamagotchis, which are like those little gigapet things that you hold. You probably don't know what they are anymore. But Tamagotchis, scrunchies, those were back in the day things that I liked to save for. And now as an adult, I'm saving my money and trying to work for a house. So if you're never too young to start saving your money, working on a budget, and just making good choices with your money. So I'll draw, for when I was your age, I'll draw my Tamagotchi. And the last one, occupational. Occupational health. So I do have my occupation, my career, and when I was in, I think, 8th grade is when I realized that I wanted to be a phys ed teacher. And so again, it's never too early for you to start thinking about your future and your career and what would help you get you on the path to your career. So, occupational, it's important to keep well balanced by getting into a career that is best fitting for your personality and your, dreams. So I'm living my dream. I get to be a phys ed teacher, working with you guys, having fun every day. So that's, for me, is my, that's my occupation, and it's keeping my wheel balanced. So I'll draw another runner, because I get to run around, miss running around with you guys, but I get to do that, I get to be moving all day. And yeah, so that's just a few examples of what goes into each wedge, into each dimension of our components of wellness. And each week, we're going to take a closer look at each wedge. So next week, we're going to look at our physical wedge, and we're going to have a fun activity that's going to help you focus on how you can improve your physical wellness. So your activity is you are going to design your own wellness wheel, okay? Doesn't have to look like this. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I'm going to add one more thing, because for me, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna make this into pizza pie. Here is my crust. Well, for me, pizza also makes me really happy in moderation. Add some pepperoni. Alright, so there's my wheel. So you're going to design your own wheel. Doesn't have to look like this. It could be small, it could be bigger. You know, put some excitement into it, make it your own, and I want you to just start thinking about what wellness means to you and break each down and decide, you know, what are things maybe I want to do in the future with my career. How can I get there with using my intellectual wellness? And show me what your wheel is going to look like, okay? So there it is. Wellness matters, and especially now. We are in this time where we are adjusting to a new normal. We are out of our regular routines, a lot of changes. And so it's really important that we learn to adjust with that, and we focus on our own well-being, taking care of each of those wedges to make sure that we're maintaining our well-being and our happiness right now. It's super important. Our goal is to help you focus on how you can be more balanced in each area of life, and yeah, when we can achieve that, we're gonna experience overall joy and success. Call that hashtag winning, right? So I'm excited for our Wellness Wednesdays. Lots of different activities coming towards you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, take care and enjoy. Bye.